All right, guys, what is going on? And welcome back to the altars. Now, last episode, I don't want to unpause it because time goes, obviously. We don't have a whole lot of it left. But we got to the point where I'm almost at the end of escaping this like desert region. We got to get the two pylons set up. I was kind of battling a rebellion. I was battling, resource deprivation. People were losing their minds. My altars were all sick and gonna die. We had to put. It was ridiculous, guys. It was absolutely ridiculous. So, I did end up getting the implants in them. Everybody should be good. We survived a storm. Everything should be good there. But now we still got to scrape up the resources to try and get out of here. And I'm hoping we can do that. I'm really hoping we can do that. Let me see here. So I believe we got, let me check my storage. I believe we have one so far, right? Or I think it's being built. Because it's not done right now. Is it being built? Yep, neutralization towers right here.
All done. Should I take care of this now? There's nothing more to do here. Should I move there? Would you like me to go there? All done here. Should I help with this now?
Okay, so we actually got to go talk to botanist. He's in the greenhouse. Oh, no, he's not. Where the hell did he go?
I can see you're afraid. Not good at hiding emotions, am I? Well, I think I'm just anxious about my future. I hear ya. How do you normally cope when things get uncertain? You know, I sit in my armchair and just slow down a little. You know, my cat on my lap, purring, stuff like that. Right, the cat. Tell me about it. Hector? Oh, he's so great. A mischievous little creature. I'm telling you, he needs constant intellectual stimulation, or he'll find it himself. Which usually involves breaking things.
He's chilled. Okay, so we got to get one more of those neutralization towers done. I have nowhere near enough metal or minerals. We're hurting on both right now. But how's everybody's doing today? Hope everybody's having a good day. Build a gym? A gime? All right, let's ask Lena about the axe.
Jan? Hello?
Lena, hey. I just wanted to call to say thank you again and ask you about something personal.
Okay, what is it?
Remember that road trip we took to the mountains? Just after we hooked up?
Mm-hmm.
We borrowed a car from your uncle and...
I remember. What about it?
You don't happen to have any photos from it?
Photos? I might. I'd have to check. Are you interested in anything specific?
Yeah. The photo of me with the shepherd's axe you bought me.
Oh, that axe. Why are you... What is this about?
I just thought I'd recreate it, you know? It would make a nice gift for one of my altars. He's struggling with his emotions.
Seriously? Is that the one you told me about, the one that didn't divorce me? Are you sure you know what you're doing out there?
Nope.
Yeah. And I'm learning a lot about myself in the process.
Well, in that case, I guess I can go through my old stuff, see if I can find something in there.
Sure, just let me know if you find anything, okay?
All right, I will.
Thank you, Lena.
Talk soon.
Yo, homie might be mad though, the director did, because we did snitch. I wonder if he's gonna find out, guys. Like, it's possible. So we got somebody working metal right now. We need minerals. Okay, so we have minerals also being worked right now. So I have another metal that we can go work. Dustin, welcome. I hope you're doing all right, brother man.
There's nothing more to do here. Should I move there?
He wants to go base maintenance. Let me see if there's something else I could put him on. We'll have him go kitchen. Check kitchen production. Yeah, nothing in the kitchen that we even need. So we'll put him on refinery.
Lena? Hey.
I found them. Our old photos. Talk about going back in time. There's one that might interest you. You're waving the shepherd's axe like some mad caveman. You look so chipper in it. I almost forgot how big that smile of yours can be.
Huh.
Made me wonder, you know, knowing what happened later. How little it took for us to go from those happy times to fighting with each other. One moment, you're smiling so broadly, holding that axe, and the next you're smashing it to pieces on our kitchen table.
Yeah. I know. And I really wish that never happened.
Of all the things I ever gave you, you had to bring this one up. Why? It was cheesy, it was worthless. And it brings back a whole lot of shitty memories.
Thank you for doing this.
Yeah, it was harder than I thought, but I'm doing my best to support you in this crazy situation. And I can handle a sleepless night or two. Anyway, I'm sending you the photo. I hope it helps.
Thanks, Lena.
Take care, Jan.
Yeah. Talk later.
Okay. So now I gotta craft the axe in the workshop. It's pretty cheap too. It's holy crap, that's gonna take ages to make. Did that say 10 hours? Wow, okay. Well, tomorrow, freaking, we'll have Jan Technician working on that tomorrow, because that's ridiculous, dude. That's a whole day's worth of work. We got something going on upstairs.
I wish I got to try papara what? Papara jotes?
Paparahotas. Lemon leaves coated in dough and fried. I heard they're an incredible delicacy.
I wish I got to be a dad. I wish I got a chance to mentor a group of young, promising scientists. That's me, of course.
Of course.
I wish I was never born in here.
We'll talk about fucking up.
What
the
are you
move.
all staring at? Did I ruin your party?
Tech, what the fuck,
He's
dude?
got a point. This was inappropriate. Back to work, I guess.
Fucking technician, dude. What is my highest recommended pistol? I mean, it kind of depends what you need it for. Seth, there's pistols for, talking about in real life, or I don't know what you mean. No. Oh, he doesn't. It's Jan Doctor.
Hey, man. I noticed you've been down lately. Well, nobody can be happy all the time. No, but, I'd like to help. What do you normally do to feel better? I have a pile of books that always help me set my mind to something pleasant. Ironic as it may be, some of my favorite stories take place on distant planets. Nothing like a good space adventure to take your mind off mundane issues, right? Right. Although, after we finish this mission, I think I'll stick to Earth-based novels.
Dude, that's no telling what's even gonna happen to him, Chet, if we even survive this ordeal.
I can see you're gloomy. Do you really want to waste time dwelling on that? Isn't a sad person less efficient than a happy one? Let's try to find something to cheer you up, for the sake of the mission. Well, look at you, talking about efficiency. I appreciate a good success story. It's inspiring to read about someone who achieves something great despite life's obstacles. Remember that teenage girl from our neighborhood who lived only with her sick grandma and had to divide all her time between caring for her, school, and part-time jobs? The skinny one with the mousy hair? What was her name? Maya? Yes, Maya. Turns out she was really good at physics. Good enough to become the CEO of a startup that manufactures robot nurses for the elderly. Really? Huh. Good for her.
There it is. All right, so let's get some sleep. So we got one more tower to work on. We have a fair bit of metal now. Now we're just short minerals. Technician is pissed again. I don't get it, dude. Why is he so mad? So what I'm gonna do is I'll head out before, because they don't start working until like 9. I'm gonna head out beforehand. I'll work minerals here a little bit, and then I'm gonna see if there's any shallow deposits. Yep, shallow mineral over there. I'll grab shallow rubidium, shallow. Okay, yeah, so we got some shallow minerals around the map. That'll help boost us up pretty good. We should show up here and start working that. Tracker 420, bro, is crazy, dude. You thought you could hide it? Jay, you see it? Jacker thought he could hide it, dude. Orlando, what's going on, brother man? Thank you for the super chat. We slip from brains. We're tracking implants. We went the implant route. Mainly because there's a regular metal deposit up there too. Mainly because all of the alters minus scientists that I have right now did not like the idea of the eating the brains or whatever. They were not having it. No, I think it's a YouTube thing, Jacker. It's not you guys, because it's not in everybody's live streams. I even checked out Dusty's earlier, and his is doing the same thing. It's some kind of YouTube glitch. Okay, so we got everything we need, chat. We got everything we need. So we're gonna go production. Get the other neutralization tower going here. Boom. Even though we should prioritize it over this axe. That's exactly what we'll do. We'll prioritize that over the axe.
We're out of resources. Should I go there instead?
This was the hardest journey. Yeah, this one's been tough. This one has actually been quite tough. I feel like we're getting ahead of it a little bit, but we'll see. Yeah, there's a deep rubidium up there. We'll head back. Yeah, I forgot what day we're on, but it's still, the sun isn't here yet, so we're still okay in that respect. It just says the sun's getting closer, so but I think we're still okay. I think I got another magnetic storm coming in 4 days, though.
The sooner we get on with the brain cell therapy, the better.
Call me old-fashioned, but growing a human brain in a lab is too much for me.
Tension is becoming dangerous. We need to find a solution.
So, did you manage to recreate your lost research?
Yes, I did. I was worried I wouldn't remember everything correctly, but amazingly,
Nice.
it was all still there. Neatly aligned and perfectly organized in my head. Almost reminded me of how Father made us arrange our toys when we were a kid.
2 storms, then the sun. Yeah, we've only had 1 storm so far.
Oh man, I hated that.
So did I. Remember running home from school in panic in case he came home early and saw the mess in our room?
Yep. How many times do I have to tell you that chemistry set cost half my paycheck? Why is it scattered all over the floor?
That chemistry set was my favorite.
Till Dad just threw it away to punish us for not tidying it up.
Yeah. Anyway, where was I?
Childhood
yeah,
trauma,
I
I guess,
retrieved
what the
my
fuck?
research nicely. Job done.
Well done.
Thank you. And thanks for helping me get it done. You'll be happy to learn that there's something for you in it too.
Really? What?
Listen to this. While I was reconstructing my equations, I realized that by tweaking a parameter or two, my method can also be applied to something we are using on a daily basis on this very mission. The Rad Shield filters. In light of my findings, we can manufacture them in a much more efficient way.
Oh, hell yeah.
It's remarkable. Because theoretically, I had all the necessary knowledge in my head, but I had to backtrack my line of thinking to unblock it.
Hell yeah, dude.
Well, looks like going backward doesn't always suck.
Exactly. Sometimes going back with your eyes wide open can push things forward more than grinding on. It's a beautiful paradox, never to be underestimated. And it makes me much more confident about our future. Let's take this bull by the horns.
Okay, so now we'll be able to... So we got the meeting in 8 hours, so tomorrow morning. Quantum, I'm doing good today, man. Doing good. Day 45 is what I'm on. Holy crap. Decision time, baby.
Okay, people. I wanted to hold this meeting to tell you that, well, we finally might have a cure for your condition. Let's hold off celebrating till we hear it. We can use neural implants. It's a safe and efficient solution, but there is a risk, a high risk, in fact, that the corporation will find out about your existence. Well, maybe it's time to man up and confront them about it. We haven't done anything wrong. Why should we be afraid? We are doing it. That's my decision. Oh, so you've decided for us, without even giving us an alternative. What's the alternative? Slicing up Tabula Rasa's brain while he's alive? I, for one, feel relieved. If there's any other way than treating a human being like a vessel, we should explore it. Let's stop wasting time and get on with it. We knew from the start we weren't born into a fairy tale.
Exactly. We weren't born into a fairy tale. Because we weren't born at all. We were just created to prolong this loser's meaningless life. Truth is, there is no good way out of this mess. The branching was,
What?
from the start, it was,
Make way for the doctor. Is he unconscious? It's getting worse. We need a cure now. What's your call? I'm putting my money on Lena's idea. Good. I'll gather everyone and inject the neural implants in their heads. Let's hope this works.
Yo, he was pissed at like.
All right, let's see. This should go here, and... Are you okay? I think so. At least it's not causing me any physical discomfort. And it looks like it didn't kill me. Maybe I underestimated Lena. Great. Maybe in time you'll just be able to forget about it. What's done is done. All that matters now is whether we can continue our mission safely. Time to get the others, I suppose. I'll leave you to it.
Yeah, technician is. You made a choice that will have a strong impact on your relationship with the alters. While some approve of your decisions, others feel strongly against it. This will have a permanent effect on their attitude towards you.
So, how do you feel after the procedure? I feel much better. Those ghastly headaches are gone. It's amazing what Lena did. I mean, she basically cured us from light years away. Whatever happens, everything will be fine. I just know it.
Private, because hey man, listen, yeah, when it comes to the price of the membership, dude, it's you know, it's whatever people can do, you know what I mean? And even though it seems cheap and like it's not significant, imagine $2, right? If 1,000 people give me $2, that's a lot of money. You know what I mean? That's like if 1 million people decided, you know what, let's donate Brian $1. If all 162,000 of my viewers were like, you know what, let's give Brian $1. That would be $162,000. So it doesn't seem like a lot, dude, but it's what people can do, and it means a lot to me that people are even willing to do anything, and it helps out way more than you could ever imagine. So I owe you guys so much, and I thank you guys so every day for what you guys do for me. Dormitory kitchen. Yo, this dude is pissed, guys. Like, he hates me. We'll have to off him and start over again.
Hey man, good to see you back on your feet.
oh, I feel much better, don't worry. Allied Corp Medical's taking good care of me. And when I'm no longer needed, they have a way to put me down quietly now, right?
I decided to choose the more ethical way I thought you'd approve.
You traded us over to Allied Corp. How is that ethical? I thought we had urgent work to do. Why don't we just do it?
Dude, he's fucking. I guarantee he would have been mad if we did it the other way too, though, right? If I would have fucking had him slurping the goddamn brain, dude. He would have still been upset about it, so that doesn't make any sense. I slap people for way less, chat.
Is that really? Hey, how do you feel after the procedure?
I feel relieved. Now that the choice is made, we can get back to doing our jobs and hope for the best. A clear conscience means peace of mind. Whatever comes next, I'm sure you won't regret it.
Hey, how'd it go with the treatment?
Good, I suppose. The trick is not to think about it too much. As for the results, well, we'll have to wait, but I guess it's in the hands of Ally Corp Medical now.
You did a great job. It was Lena's idea, but I couldn't have pulled it off without you.
Yeah, thanks. I guess we're not such a bad team after all, me and her.
Okay. So now we're gonna go make
There's
sure.
nothing more to do here. Should I move there?
Oh, the workshop's fucking broken. Are you kidding me, dude? Fix that shit, technician.
There's nothing more to do here. Should I move there? I'm done here. Should I do this now?
Oh, we gotta get him more research. All right, so. Get both of those going.
Should I resolve this?
Jan, don't you think we need more radiation filters?
I'm working right now.
Jan, could you check if we have enough food?
It's kind of stacking up on us again right now. How many meals do we have? We got enough raw food, so we'll put him in kitchen. We'll have him work in kitchen, and then they'll scheduled repairs right now, so we'll have him working workshop. He's only gonna work 4 hours a day, dude. Such bullshit, man. Isaac, what's going on? I'm doing good today, man. Doing good. Hopefully we get the hell out of here, off this planet. We're about to go stage these interceptor things here, the disruptors. We got 2 days. It's flashing. So both of these got to go on one side or the other. So we'll do this side first because I already have it open.
Looks like a good spot for the tower. Another one. Yeah, I need to build it on the other side.
There's one down. Let me see. How the hell do we get to that one? Might be back this way. He's making no kitchen meals. He's got 10 raw food. He should be able to make food. Yeah, he should be able to do cooked meals here. Why isn't he working on it? Oh, it says he's off shift. What time? Oh, it's not 9 o'clock yet. So I'm not seeing how to get up on this other side. So I got no clue how to get up to this other side. So this is where we got to get. I was thinking it would be over here somewhere, but there's no way up here. Unless we gotta go up this side at high climb and all the way around. By mineral. Let's check. See? Yep. Oh shit, what the hell?
Our surface exploration vehicle. So this is where you landed. Damn, you look busted. Shame. Could have made good use of you. Awesome. Another movie.
Iridium up here. So chat, did any of you guys see my YouTube short that I just posted right before I started stream? I think I upheld the trend pretty good, right?
Resources? Should I go there instead? Out of organics. We'll have Doctor work that. And then I'm going to work the organics outpost itself.
That shit wiping your whole battery is crazy, dude.
Hey, what are those things lying around the tur? Could it be someone was trying to fix it?
Cool. More shorts. I had Crystal was doing like she always does like the little trends and funny stuff like that, and then I seen her do that one, so I was like, let me piggyback on her short. So then I sent her a video of me, and then she like stitched them the two together. Thank you so much for the gifted, brother, man. Tomorrow is gonna be all about organics, much as we can. We do have 75 or so prepped in. Oh, it's for the frickin' rad filters. We gotta definitely make sure those are satisfied, though. Got one day until another damn storm hits.
Jan, there's an issue we need to discuss. Let's meet.
Hello.
Always. Bro, I ain't got time to fucking run with these people right now.
I noticed some tools lying around the tur vehicle. Looks like someone's been tinkering with it. Wasn't you, by any chance?
So what if it was? I need to stay sane somehow. Holding a heavy-duty screwdriver in my hand calms me down. Even if I know driving that screw in won't change anything.
Okay. I can see you're disappointed with me. So, you're planning on holding a grudge forever?
I don't know. You're the one doing the planning here, hmm? All I want is for you to stay away from me. I told you that from the start, didn't I? But you wouldn't listen. Making pierogi, being my fucking pal. What a load of bullshit.
Damn, bro, I thought we were fucking tight.
The refinery is such a weird place, don't you think? Just say what you have to say. I just feel a little dizzy around there. I think it should be checked for, leakage. Maybe. Or maybe stop daydreaming.
Hey there. How are you? Still feeling confident about things?
Yeah. Yeah, of course.
You sure? That didn't sound very convincing.
No, it's just that I thought I'd be more happy about completing that old research of mine. But the more I think about it, the less reasons I have to celebrate.
What now?
What I mean is, it's a big success, but so what? Even if I do make it back alive, no one will ever know who's behind it.
Why not? We can tell them.
Tell them what? Surely you don't think anyone will let me be a part of society like a normal human being? Publicly, I won't even exist. But you will exist. as Jan Dolski. No. In this world, you are Jan Dolski. Well, you have to admit that, scientifically speaking, you are me, so... In theory, yes, but what good is a theory if it doesn't stand up to the facts? And the facts are that empirically, I am not you. I have my own autonomous identity. Which is a quantum projection of my identity. In the flesh. You have given me a tangible existence. And that's when it became a problem. You see, I don't need the world to remember my name. I want it to acknowledge my distinctive existence. And I need to know that if I'm gone, you'll take care of it.
Of course, dude.
I guess I'll have to.
The scientist became my homie,
But
dude,
right
for real.
now, I have bigger problems. I promise to think about it when the time comes. No, Jan. The future is too uncertain. I need you to make a decision now. Okay. How about Jan S. Dolski? Huh? S for... Yes, I get it. Thanks. So, what do you think? We could make you a profile on social media. That's sweet. Thanks. But anyone who fact-checks it will quickly find out that it's fake. There are no records of me working at my university, no earlier publications. I appreciate the idea, but... to hell with it. I guess there really is no choice but to go with your name. Our name. Whatever. For posterity.
Now he's a little sad.
Hey there.
It's your axe, bro.
Got something for you. The shepherd's axe you wanted to see so much?
Wait, I thought you said you didn't have it.
I didn't. But I recreated it for you.
Wow. That's amazing. It looks exactly the same. How did you remember all those details?
You know what they say about memories? That they're more vivid if they relate to strong emotions? I guess this axe meant a lot to me.
That makes two of us. Two Jans
Bro, don't go swinging at
with
motherfucker,
two
dude.
identical shepherd's axes.
Actually, there's something you should know. There's only one axe. The original one, well, it got broken.
Broken? How?
It was a stupid accident, nothing special.
Oh, that sucks. Well, I really appreciate your effort. Must have seemed silly to you. Guy who's missing his unborn child suddenly fixates
Ed, how
on a
you doing,
toy
man?
axe. But suddenly this has become something other than a souvenir from a non-existent life. It's become a token of our friendship. Here and now. Thank you for that.
Yeah. No problem.
So all these dudes are cool with me, except Technician. He's the only one. Alright, so we gotta farm the actual hell out of organics today. To the point where I'm actually gonna farm up the second organics location, and I'll have one of my altars work that
with this now?
Switch our assignment for him onto Organics Outpost. I'm gonna go work the other one.
There's nothing more to do here. Should I move there? I'm done here. Should I do this now?
How are my kitchen meals set up? Okay. And then for my filters, we got 4 rad filters for those. Yeah, screw Miner. That dude's more problems than anything. So in order to move the ship, let me see how much organics we need. If anything, we're gonna have to downsize a little bit. 452. What can we get rid of? We can get rid of a storage. Of a storage, and damn, our fucking base is in shambles, guys. We only got 16 hours to that storm. We should be able to complete the journey. I don't know, 5 hours. Now the thing is once the storm starts, we can actually still continue farming. We'll actually be able to farm more. These upholds are actually locking in some of my resources. So now we gotta assign these guys to the towers. Okay, so it says use gravity sensor and leave. Yeah, I think the technician that with that yellow lock he's just pissed. I don't know if he's ever gonna get over it. Wait. So I tried to use that just now, and it didn't work. Do you use it from here? Oh, so you do it from in... Wait, no, it says you launch it from outside. Oh, no, yeah, so you do it from here. Okay. So I didn't have to walk all the way out there, guys. And I have to remove these upholds, though. Free up those resources. You do have to do it from outside? I'm ready to leave. Yeah, we're trying to get the hell out of here before this storm really kicks in. Oh, I have to. Got you. Not the little satellites thing. That got you. The place next to it. Tracking. Was that tech?
Wake up, sleepyhead. Bedtime's over. What happened? Do you know where you are? Who you are? Do you remember anything? Please. What next? You can ask me about my name and role on this mission? Of course I remember. I mean, up to a point. Oh, shit. Oh, my chest. Careful. You took a heavy blow there. Yeah. I remember the technician, but why? Did he attack me? Yes. And it looks like he'd been planning this for some time now. Repairing the tour vehicle while you weren't watching, filling it up with stolen supplies, and then when the time came, he just knocked you down and simply took off into the desert. Took off with our supplies, and you just stood and watched? No, I was busy fighting for your life. That blow caught you off balance. You fell and punctured your helmet. You were suffocating. Luckily, we had some Adricol in the med bay. Well, at least I thought that would work. But after the injection, you just turned blue and started shaking all over. Of course I did. I'm allergic to Adricol. Yes, well, I know that now. I'll probably need to get tested too when I'm back on Earth. Wait. How did you find out? From someone who knows you best. I called Lena. Of course, it would have been much quicker if the botanist had told me. But I guess he was too busy despairing about our situation in his cabin. You...
You talked to Lena?
Yes. Fortunately, all of this happened before we got lost and communications died.
Did you tell her about everything that happened here?
Why shouldn't I? She wanted to know what's going on, and you were flatlining. There was no time for playing kiddie games.
Shit.
Yes. Well, I hope you also heard the important part of my story. It happened before we got lost.
We're lost?
The navigation system's down. The storm is everywhere. We've been circling blindly for days. I'm sorry to be the bearer of bad news, but frankly, the base is close to breaking down. The storm's been putting it under a lot of pressure, and supplies are at a critical level. It's been quite intense.
Fuck, dude, this sounds like a shit show.
Is there no good news at all? I mean, we're closer to the finish line, right? We just need to figure out how to get out of the storm. Sure, easy as that. Just so you know, we have been trying. With all the time we've lost, I'd say we're one mistake away from failing the mission and getting stuck here for good. We need to stop drifting aimlessly, pick a direction, and this time, it needs to be a flawless choice.
Flawless.
I'm glad you see the problem.
Okay, so what do we do?
I was hoping things would change when you woke up, but I suppose it's gonna take more than that. Well, I'm sorry to disappoint you. I'm not superhuman, you know. How am I supposed to suddenly know what to do? Well, superhuman or not, you're still gonna have to bite the bullet.
Bullet? What bullet? What are you talking about?
I didn't want to stress you immediately after you woke up, but there is something you should hear. Some messages in the comms room from before we lost contact with Earth.
Okay. What's in them? What are you not telling me?
Just listen for yourself.
Chat, what is happening, dude?
Nutrition in your crew.
So tech is gone. He's really fucking gone. Agatha? Who the fuck is Agatha?
This is a message for Jan Dolski, corporate ID 4672B. My name is Agatha Wilson, and I am the Chief Operating Officer at Ally Corp, your employer. I have received some very unfortunate news about your mission. I do hope you realize it is vital that we speak without delay, so as to clear up any possible misunderstandings. Otherwise, the board will have to qualify your actions as purposefully subversive. I cannot keep them hoping it is not the case for much longer. Please don't let me down, and get back to me immediately.
This is a fucking shit show, guys.
What the fuck, Jan? What the fuck? They know everything. The board. But I thought we were... I thought we had each other's backs. That is some deep, deep shit you got Maxwell into. Do you even realize what you've done? Stabbing him in the back like that? Without any warning after everything he's done for you? Me? This is my last call. They've decided to cut me off. I won't be able to talk to anyone, do anything. Not until someone comes for me. All I do is sit here in this tin can and wait. Well done, bro. You know, I thought you'd have the guts to face me, but no. At least, I hope at least, you don't fuck things up with Rubidium. And that you bring enough for those bastards to share with others. But maybe I'm naive to think you care about such things.
Damn, chat.
Jan, I called and... shit. One of those altars of yours picked up. I know you're recovering from a fight or something? I don't know much more. He was unnerving. This is strange. Look, I know I promised to keep your alters a secret, but I talked to Vin. Dr. Paulson, the colleague I told you, was helping me out with those implants for you. And he convinced me that it would be a big mistake not to tell anybody. Out there, it might seem like you're making the right decisions, but from the outside, I mean, it's not looking good. Is it true that some of them went rogue and sabotaged your mission? I mean, shit. Are they dangerous? Maybe curing them was not such a good idea after all. I don't know. I'm really confused right now.
Find me when you're done with those calls.
They really know how to just lay it on thick, don't they, chat?
Have you been in the infirmary lately? Why do you ask? Call me crazy, but I feel like the machinery is up to something. Oh my god, I do not have time for this.
Stayed, bro.
So, you stayed. I appreciate that. And you're awake, at last. You'd better think of something quick. We're nowhere near finding our way out of this sandstorm.
It's a relief to see you stayed. Of course. I'm not afraid of being exposed to the corporation. But I am concerned about the raging storm outside. Nothing's working, Jan. There's no help in sight. Why are we even here?
Looks like the mess is bigger than I thought. Yes, we've waited long enough for you to come to, but we need decisions fast. What's the plan?
Plan is simple. We need to get out of this sandstorm and reach the rendezvous point. I just don't really know how. Not yet.
I never thought I'd say it, but I miss the technician. I knew that navigation system inside out. We'll be fine without him. That's what I'm counting on. Because we can't afford another day of drifting aimlessly in this storm. This is not a joke, Jan. Everything depends on you. The mission, Rapidium, our lives. You've decided to trust the corporation. We implanted their tech in our heads, losing a part of the team in the process. I'd hate to know it was all for nothing. I did what I thought was right. Using tabula rasa was not an option, but it looks like doing right by your conscience doesn't always mean doing right by others. I'm sorry. I wish I could have done better. As your captain. No need to blame yourself. Apparently there was no way for you to ever become one. What do you mean? Just take a look at the branchings available in the QC. You can find all sorts of walks of life that you could have taken, but a captain? No, it was never possible. None of us were cut out for that role. You're right. It's kind of liberating, knowing that there was simply no way to be good at this. Oh, well, this actually got me thinking about something. What? That code we got from Maxwell to upgrade the QC. His old experiment. He and Lucas used the mind records in a completely different way to manipulate the consciousness of an existing person. You're not really thinking we should try and repeat that? Oh, I agree it could be dangerous, but a
You said it yourself. There might not be another way.
Okay.
Fine. I'll do it. What's the plan?
It's hard to call it a plan. Just go into the womb, I'll plug you in, load Maxwell's code, and improvise.
Testing on production? Doesn't sound like your standards.
Oh, I had to say goodbye to my standards the moment I woke up in this base.
Okay, shit. Here we go, guys. We're gonna try to come up with new life branches.
All right, I'm activating the procedure. Any last words?
Yeah, is it okay to have second thoughts about overriding my
Maybe we should have did this to someone else.
Is it over?
Hello? Anybody here?
Base has stopped. I should check outside.
Ah, shit. We're still in the storm. What the hell? Hey, someone's there. Wait. Am I losing my mind? Damn it. What was that? Hey, is that a baby? What's going on here?
Fucked up.
I recognize this.
You're no good. Hear that? No good!
I slurp noodles, dude. Don't fuck with me.
should have run faster.
What the hell? Who are you? What are you doing here?
I am you, Jan. Just different.
Is this a dream?
No, Jan. You just woke up, remember?
But where am I? Still in the base or somewhere else?
You're right here. Where else would you be? The better question is, why are you here?
I just wanted to find a way out. I thought that maybe if I changed...
Changed? You can't just start being someone else all of a sudden. Didn't Pops teach you that?
I'm not my father.
Maybe not. But aren't you doing what he did all his life? Waiting for a miracle to happen and change everything.
That's not true. I wasn't waiting for anything. I took matters into my own hands.
Do you really believe that? That you're the architect of your own fate? What if deciding, making choices was never anything more than just an illusion? It's crossed your mind, hasn't it? Does it really matter what I do, where I go, what I say? Am I the captain of my ship? Or does it take its own course regardless of what I do?
My choices are real. My altars are proof
of that. Hey,
Why are you
why
doing
are you
that?
doing that?
Cut it out.
Cut it out.
I'm sorry. I couldn't help myself. But you haven't been listening carefully. I told you. I'm you. It breaks my heart to see you so absorbed in that whole what-if business. Using your altars to revisit problems you couldn't solve. You've been very busy. But still, instead of moving forward, you end up here, stuck in your past. How is that?
I know now that I could have been there for her. If I had taken a different path.
She's gone, Jan. She always was. There was never anything you could have done.
Where's he gone? Oh, this is crazy. Is that you?
It was a mistake. Didn't you fight for us? We weren't meant for each other.
I tried.
What is going on?
It's over. I tried.
Lena! Don't go! Wait!
I guess you two just weren't meant to be together.
You again? Come here to make fun of my failures.
Not my fault you're caught up in their loop. In that big round base of yours.
I'm moving forward.
Yes. To stop short on the wrong side of a precipice. Can't you see that you never were good enough for her? Her parents were mad at her when she dumped that law student for you. The unemployed miner son with no prospects. And you wanted to impress them with what?
A house with a garden, a steady job in a corporation? Is that why you were so afraid of losing that house and going abroad with her? Because you knew her parents wouldn't respect you? Just look at your alters. Don't you think any one of them would impress her more than the average warring Jan Dolski?
She fell in love with the person I was, not with who I could have been.
Love. Such a big word. Was it real love, though? Can you even tell what's real? How many times did you wonder that maybe you're not the original Jan? That there had to be someone else, a version of you who actually deserved to live, to be loved. Because he always knew what to do, because he never made mistakes. Maybe that way he was worthy of his father's love.
What a ridiculous thought.
No more ridiculous than the other thoughts you've had about yourself. I'm just saying what you're thinking.
I slap dudes for way less, chat. This shit is wild. Kingfish, how you doing tonight?
Hey! Please, don't go! What the fuck? No!
What's up, brother?
Where are you going? Hey, you.
Oh, give me one sec, guys. Yeah, this shit went Death Stranding on us, real.
Such a loser!
You can do it!
You're not cut out to be a leader!
Don't quit now! Run faster! You got this! I'm suffocating! I need air! Help! Help me! I'm suffocating! I need air! Help! I'm suffocating! Help me! John! I need air! I can't.
sorry.
Ivan, what's up, man?
They were dead before you got to them.
Why did I survive and not any one of them?
Someone had to.
All this time and I still don't understand what happened.
I'm sure you have some smart theories up your sleeve. Go ahead. Hit me.
Maybe there was no reason at all. It was just an accident. Like most things.
Maybe it was. You see, I think that deep down, you know what happened. The answers were always there, in front of you. But instead of piecing them together, you preferred to look away.
What answers? What are you talking about?
You know there was an oxygen leak during the landing. You got that information. And you also know what the quantum computer is, how it operates, what its main purpose is.
So the computer probably decided that I was the best chance.
To optimize decisions.
That's right. Its role is to ensure the success of the mission no matter what. And it looks like in the face of an emergency, it had to do just that. There was only enough oxygen for one person to survive. And the QC had to calculate the probability, as it always does, who should receive that life-saving breath. No judgment, no reading tea leaves, just pure data analysis to give the answer to one simple question. Who had the biggest chances of completing the mission?
Yeah.
And it was.
Yes. The math pointed to you.
How do you know all this?
Because you know it. You always did. But you were so focused on your mistakes.
Because I feel that I can learn from them. And figuring out how to avoid bad choices.
What is a bad choice, really? You feel you could have made a lot of different decisions in your life, but without those choices, good or bad, you wouldn't be who you are. The person with the best chance to pull it off. Maybe it's not you who needs to change, but your perspective. Mistakes can have good consequences too, you know.
Like what? Letting my altar split?
Maybe. Conflicts can open new, unexpected paths.
What do you mean?
Find and follow your disobedient side. You've spent a lot of time on this planet escaping the sun, facing the darkness. Maybe it's time you started looking through the darkness and notice the light.
The light? What light? Hey.
Finally, you woke up.
That was fucked, dude.
Looks like I'm back. It does. And you're cognizant. You've been shaking on that bed for an hour. I was honestly worried about the choice of settings I applied in that program.
No. I think you did everything right.
So, did it work? You look the same. Did anything change?
Yeah, to be honest, everything's different. Just not the way I expected. So, what happened? I understood things. Things I sort of knew, but my brain kept hidden from me for some reason. It's called the subconscious, Jan. Yeah, I guess it is. So, my subconscious told me that instead of trying to fix my old life, I should try and take something good from what I messed up. It was very comforting. I'm sure it was. Did your subconscious by any chance mention how we could get out of here? Yeah. We should look for the technician. The technician? Do you really believe he's still alive? If there's anybody who can make it through this storm, it's the technician. Well, that vehicle is definitely more maneuverable than our base. He said something about noticing the light. That make any sense to you? The light? Seriously? We risk everything to alter your mind, and all you come back with is a cliched epiphany about following the light? Doesn't the tur emit any light? Well, probably. But in case you haven't noticed, there's a sandstorm raging outside. We'd never be able to see anything, even if we had the most high-end... Wait a minute. What? Tell me. Low-frequency electromagnetic waves detection. Oh, now you're confusing me. That could be it. Yeah, the navigation system. It can be switched into an auxiliary mode, tracing any interferences in electromagnetic wavelength. And that means if there was a source of artificial light somewhere nearby, the sensors could be able to locate it. And follow it. Right. If the technician really did find a way through the storm, and the tur vehicle is not too far away, it could be worth a try. Your subconscious might actually be a genius. Oh, you never doubted that, did you?
Gained a new perspective. We had a nice long hard talk with ourselves, looking away at the blind alley. You learn instead of trying to be perfect, you can accept decisions you regret and open up. Okay.
Out of the storm. I don't want to be disproportionately enthusiastic, but it seems like our idea worked. Our idea? Yes. We brainstormed, didn't we? Sure. Shouldn't it be here? The exploration vehicle? Close to the rendezvous point. It can't be far.
So now we got to contact Earth. Let's still look into building that second Rapidium arc. Ooh, who do we even talk to?
Hello? This is Jan Dolski.
Jan, you're alive. Well, thank goodness. We'd lost hope completely. Now, let's get you out of there. I want a full rundown of the situation.
Well, there was a sandstorm and all kinds of trouble. But I'm back online, and I think I'm finally at my destination. Are you in charge of the rescue now?
Yes, I am. Dr. Maxwell will not be a problem anymore. He's been discharged from his duties with immediate effect.
What about Lucas?
Mr. Pena displayed a reprehensible lack of loyalty to his employer, and he will suffer the consequences. For the time being, we've cut all communications with his station. A replacement is on the way. Of course, he'd been Maxwell's close associate for a long time. We could have predicted that if one goes astray, the other would follow. In a way, I can imagine how dealing with both of them might have had a seductive effect on you. But personally, I have to say, it breaks my heart that you let them pull you into that lunacy.
I was only following orders from Maxwell. I thought he was representing the corporation. Until I found out he wasn't. But then he threatened me. There was really not much I could do.
Let's leave those explanations, feasible or not, for later. The details of your mission will be subject to a thorough investigation, and I'm sure you'll get a chance to speak up for yourself. You should know, however, that Dr. Maxwell was trying to use you and the success of your mission to revive a regrettable procedure.
Really? Or maybe it was simply too unorthodox for the corporation?
No, of course. He probably presented himself to you as a benevolent protector of humanity. I'm sure he never told you the truth about why we shut down his hideous experiments.
He and Lucas shared a theory about it.
Let me guess. Was it a heart-wrenching tale of how the corporation didn't acknowledge a true genius?
Can you just tell me your version?
It's not a version. It's what actually happened. Facts easily verifiable, if you ever had the need to do it. Of course, the details of the case have never been disclosed to the public. No wonder. It would make the company look very bad if it ever got out.
So what happened?
One of Maxwell's test subjects, a soldier, ran away from his lab and committed suicide in one of our offices. Although the word suicide doesn't quite give the act proper justice, he basically ripped himself to pieces with his bare hands. People were watching. Security cameras caught it. Otherwise, I would never have believed it.
What? But why?
Exactly. Why? Turns out there was a lot going on in Maxwell's lab we didn't know about. He altered people's minds as if they were machines. Made them switch personalities. Enforced inconsistent memories on them, only to erase them and try again. Every time, the procedure left a trace in those soldiers' minds. Left them more and more confused about who they are. His documentation revealed horrendous things. Records of overlapping flashes from contradictory realities. Nightmares, panic attacks, identity disorders. None of it ever reported by Maxwell. He kept the truth hidden so that he could continue his work, no matter what the cost. Driven by some irrational obsession to enhance the human cognitive system.
Hold on, give me one sec, guys. Maku, what's going on? I appreciate the love, dude. How you doing today, man? Thank you for the raid, too, by the way, bro. I hope you're having a good night.
Wait, so
Why the hell is he still working for you? Shouldn't he have faced trial for all that?
Of course he should, in a perfect world. But when the stakes are high, nothing's simple, Jan. If you've spent years building a company's reputation, you cannot afford to lose it overnight because of one rogue individual. Trust me. The situation was handled with utmost delicacy. The veterans were placed in mental health institutions, where they received professional help, and their families received fair compensation.
And Maxwell got demoted to mining ops.
Apparently, that was not enough to contain him. Given the first chance, he decided to resurrect his project without permission. With you as his unknowing assistant.
Maybe if he had Rapidium, he could avoid harming people. He wanted to carry out his experiments by creating alters of a patient, instead of overriding a person's mind.
Alters? So that's what you call those copies of yourself you've created. It is a prohibited act, both by law and the rules of bioethics. But I know you were coaxed to do it. And whatever your true motives, it did help you secure Rapidium. That's why I am giving you a chance to redeem yourself. Forget about Maxwell. Wipe the slate clean. From now on, you're to follow my instructions closely. Mine and only mine. And we'll have no secrets from each other anymore. Do we have a deal?
Just get me out of here.
Of course. I'll need you to do two things for me. One, construct a beacon for the rescue ship, so that they can locate you precisely.
And two?
Two is a little more complicated. You see, the rescue team cannot find out about your alters, as you call them.
What? Why?
For safety reasons. You know how it is. The more pairs of eyes see them, the more mouths will need to be controlled. And if the public is to be informed about this byproduct of your mission, it is best that it happens by means of an official corporate communication channel. It's enough that your ex-wife knows, and now also Dr. Paulson, it seems.
Paulson? Who is this guy anyway?
One of our top bioengineers. Don't ask me how Lena managed to get him involved in curing those creations of yours.
I never asked for that.
Don't worry. We'll keep them both out of the way during your trial. But trust me, it's better for everyone if no more people find out. So, you'll have to smuggle your alters onto the ship somehow.
How am I supposed to do that?
Remember, the rescue team will be fully committed to retrieving Rapidium. They do not expect to find anyone other than you down there. So all you need to do is be smart about it and use their distraction to your advantage. Fail to fulfill those conditions and I cannot guarantee the safety of your companions.
Seriously?
I've received information about the time of the rescue ship's arrival. They will land just before the sun rises on your planet. So, it will need to be a swift and well-organized boarding procedure. I'll contact you again shortly before they arrive. Start with setting up that beacon. And let's make history together, Jan.
Yeah. Okay, so let's see how extensive this damn beacon's gonna be to craft. Oh, it's not that expensive at all. It's only 50 metal. Let's go get some metal real quick. Yeah, she's like pretty much smuggle them, yeah, or they die. So we gotta hide them away. don't trust her. I got no other option, dude. Yeah, base is rough, dude. He's super pissed. Why is the scientist so mad? Let's go talk to him real quick in the kitchen. Or he's in a dorm.
You again.
Dude, why is he so...
I was wondering, aren't we getting any signal from the tour vehicle? We are, but it's ambiguous and very faint. It seems to be close by, but I'm unable to establish its exact location. So, you'll need to find it on your own. Fine. I'll take a look around. Good. We don't really know why we were lured here.
Lured? You don't mean...
Look, it's the technician we're talking about. An unstable, frustrated, resentful version of us. Whatever survival strategy he's boiled up, we'd better have the heads up. The only way to guarantee that is to locate that vehicle. Maybe they left some analog tracks? Just be careful.
I should look for the rebels. Who knows where they went?
The rebels? There was only one, dude.
We're going back home soon. Any thoughts?
It's been a ride. And we're all heading back to the place we were running away from. Every one of us for a different reason. At least that's what should be happening. We should all be going back.
What happened in the kitchen? You look pale. I got food poisoning because of the busted fridge. Gosh, this place is the worst.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have every right to be upset. Right? A functioning kitchen really is the bare minimum. Thanks for understanding. So, this is it. The last stretch. How are you doing? I'm pretty excited and anxious. I mean, you know, this is what I've been waiting for. Going back to Earth, being closer to Lena. We're so close. I need to focus.
Lena is not yours, you fucking crazy bitch. Okay, so we gotta craft a beacon, which will get set right now. Oh, I already got it set. Okay, so beacon's already being crafted. Then for our optional, we're gonna need more resources, I believe, but find traces of the rebels. So we're gonna head out. Yeah, he's like super obsessed with our girl. It's like, bro, this ain't like he's the type of dude he'd kill me to like take my life and shit.
Those rocks, they're shaped like trees. What are they really?
Trox. Or Rees. Oh, here's I think that's from our ship. Yeah.
Tire tracks. It must be the Tur vehicle.
Or maybe it is the Tur, okay.
At least I know which way they went.
Did they go down or did they go up? I think they went this way.
Detectors and cargo left. Maneuvering here must have been a nightmare.
Almost got my little slurp. Thick ass time dial.
Holy fuck. What's happening to me? Looks like someone has already depleted this deposit.
It's fucking injured and off shift already. It's a shit show, guys. We gotta throw on crunch.
Those rocks look like they collapsed recently. There's definitely something on the other side, but I can't drill through here. Okay, this looks promising. The light. Almost there.
I'm slurping up all this shit around here. Is that a shelter? There you are. You okay? Huh? Seriously? That what you want to talk about?
I thought I'd never see you again. You got some guts to follow me all the way down here. Don't you get it? The party's over. I got the impression you wanted me to find you. Oh yeah? And what gave you that impression? The light? Why else would you bother with it? It's not for the rescue ship, is it? I wouldn't have made it through the sandstorm without it. Yeah, well... I was pissed at you, but... leaving you out there to your death? I'm not that guy. You're going to die if you stay out here any longer. My chances are better here than in the hands of corpo thugs, and you know it. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got work to do. What the hell is this site anyway? What's it look like? That tour vehicle is good protection against radiation, but it's not gonna withstand the sunrise. Only a proper shelter will. This place provides the perfect terrain for one. So that's what you're building. Yeah. And it's no picnic, so why don't you get back to your base and just let me get on with it? Is there anything I can do? Yeah, let it go. Do you have enough food? That's none of your business. You don't have enough food. There's not enough of anything, okay? Are you happy? But I don't want your fucking help. Just go, okay? You're making things worse. Ah, another movie. This one was actually on my pile of shame.
What you talking about? The Final Destination? The movie's not even scary. It's not a horror movie. Yeah, it is gory. Yeah, that is true.
All down here. Should I help with this now?
We got deep metal here. So they want us to craft the supply package, but what is that going to require? Metal. We found the fast AF, dude. That's what I'm talking about, Chizzy. Got it. Fuck you and your time dilation. You say, oh, make sure we got enough food. Bitch, you're not even fucking working, dude. Like, you don't eat. You don't get to eat. You get slapped in the mouth. Okay, so we're just gonna do mush. Wake up a new altar. I mean, I don't even, first of all, I don't even know what altar would get. And it's like, I don't want more problems.
I'd like to talk to you.
It's out of range. Oh, thank you. It's a shit show, dude.
Is that really it? I found the tour vehicle. Good job. Tell me more. Not much to tell. The technician's still mad at me. He's too proud to admit it, but I'm afraid with the supplies he has, he won't make it through another magnetic storm. Then maybe we should share some of our supplies with him. You think? Yeah. And you know what else? I think you shouldn't give up on trying to bring him back to the base. We should all see this through together. You wanted to talk. Are you feeling better about your memories? Yeah, almost. I've been thinking about all this. The purpose of my life. I have to say it's not easy, even if you give it time. And there's one thing that could help me feel more grounded. My tattoo. Remember? First thing I noticed when I woke up. I'm really missing it. Do you think there's a way I could recreate it? Man, I'd love to get me a tattoo as well, but do you seriously think I'd know how to do it? I mean, I'm useless at drawing.
Besides, you don't really think we have the proper equipment in here. Come on, Jan. You're being creative about a lot of things in here. And I'm sure some of us know how to draw. It's not just any tattoo. It was part of my identity, and I feel incomplete without it. What was it? Sisyphus. The Greek hero who rolled a stone up a hill over and over again. I can see why you identified with him. Being a medical aid worker in a hunger-stricken region must have been tough. I did identify with him, but for a different reason. You see, my life took the form of repetitive cycles too, just like his. For some time, I felt I was making a great effort rolling that stone up the hill, gaining ground in the everlasting race to become a better man, when suddenly, something would always happen to diminish all those efforts. Make me loathe myself again. Drop that stone back to the foot of the hill. Damn. You're haunted by the same insecurities as the rest of us. You say I should be proud of saving Mom's life. What if I told you there was nothing noble about what I did? What do you mean?
I still don't.
One
I mean,
day,
I get what he's
out of the
saying, but
blue, Dad just appeared in my office. I was a young doctor then, and we'd been estranged for years. Turned out Mom wasn't feeling well. And since there was a long waiting line to a specialist, he thought he could use my connections. Just like that. You know our parents couldn't afford private health insurance, and going through the public system would take ages. So, Father thought I could sweet-talk a senior doctor or two. Huh. I'm amazed the old man cared for her after all. You know, maybe he thought it would be a good opportunity to order me around again. I didn't become a doctor to make my parents happy. I wanted to follow Edgar's suit. Be true to his ideals. He was the one who raised me. I was working for a community hospital, and I promised myself to be unbiased, never to put any patient before another.
That's
no
your
matter
mom,
how
though, dude. That's crazy.
unwanted or self-destructive they were.
Huh?
But I broke that promise. I did exactly what I swore I'd never do.
Told you.
I failed them. And I failed myself.
But you saved her life, dude.
Are you out of your mind? You saved her life. How can you feel guilty for that? When someone ODs in front of you and you give them a shot of naloxone on time, that's when you saved their life. The doctors who treated her saved her life. All I did was go to dinners and play a few rounds of golf with people whose work ethic I despised. Of course, I was glad she lived, but still I felt so weak, so worthless. Edgar never said anything, but he was disappointed with me, all right.
How would he have known if
That's why you went away to the other side of the world? To prove that you were strong?
Then he slept with some dude's
I was
wife.
confused. And I wanted to feel free from any personal obligations, feelings, judgments. But I fell in love with the mayor's wife. She was the head of the charity organization I worked for. Long story short, I ended up destroying a family and blowing up a respected charity, so there you have it. The walking ideal.
See, he should feel some type of way about that, guys. not saving his mom. You know what I mean?
Okay. I think I can see the pattern you're talking about. Rolling the stone up the hill, only to drop it just below the summit. Imagine carrying all that guilt inside of you just to learn that the only positive outcome of it all, Mom's alive, ain't even true.
Damn.
Just give me my Sisyphus back, okay?
Tattoo machine. That's real cheap too. It takes forever to build. Holy crap. Okay, so we got to get some more metal in the morning, and then we got food that'll be getting taken care of because that's the only other thing we got to worry about. Yeah, so we'll start working. Actually, we'll go talk to...
I hate not knowing what someone is plotting. I found the tour vehicle. Really? And? What about the technician? Is he alive? Yeah. Still mad at me, though. Just wants to be left alone. But, he's also in deep shit. Do you think we should share some of our supplies with him? Oh. Couldn't he just come back and help us instead? I mean, I'd love to give a hand, but we're not the ones who abandoned the mission. How are we supposed to bring Rapidium to Earth if we start running errands for deserters now? So, the doc wants me to recreate his missing tattoo, but I'm not sure how to go about it. You think you could help? It should portray the Greek hero Sisyphus. Oh, the one who rolled a rock up the hill incessantly. Not bad for a tattoo. I'm not a professional artist, but I wasn't bad at art in school, so I suppose I could give you a simple design. Or maybe the others have more experience in graphic stuff. You could ask around.
Bro, wake up real quick. He knocked the fuck out. Yeah, I was surprised right there that the botanist did not want anything to do with him. It's weird.
Thought you'd like to know that I ran into a completely new kind of anomaly. First thing that came to my mind was that it's some sort of a prism distortion. Really? What gave you that thought? Well, it behaved as if the reality around me suddenly split up into many different fragments. Wise of you to bring it to me. Any observations on interaction? Well, it didn't seem to do anything specific to me physically. No radiation. But it sure was messing with my brain. Felt as if I was in several different places at once. In a way, you might have been. Huh.
You mean?
Remember how I told you that anomalies are places where our world intersects with the interworld? Well, what you're describing suggests a distortion in which it comes into contact with not one, but many proximity planes. Entering it is likely to evoke a sensation of being in several parallel realities at the same time. Calling it a prism is accurate, because it refracts your consciousness into many simultaneous states.
Shit. As if I didn't have enough reasons to lose my sanity around here.
Oh, good point. You'd best not spend too much time inside them. Plus, I suppose it must make exploration very inconvenient.
Can I destroy them like the others?
It should be possible. You just need to locate all of its cores and take them down one by one.
All right. Thanks for the tip. So, the doc wants me to recreate his missing tattoo, but I'm not sure how to go about it. You think you could help? It should portray the Greek hero Sisyphus.
You've come to the right man. I took an art course during my post-grad years. I think I should be able to come up with a professional composition. But of course, if you want to explore other options, I won't be offended.
Do I still play GTA? No, we already beat it.
I found the technician. He's alive and pissed off as usual. Looks like he has no bad intentions, just wants to be left alone.
What for? To die in that exploration vehicle?
He's building a shelter.
Oh, please. Spare me the details. He should be putting those skills to use here, helping us, not making a sophisticated grave for himself. Quitter.
Damn. Bit more savage than I am. Okay, so we're gonna suggest...
I'm done here. Should I do this now?
Yes.
So, I have a tattoo design for you. Oh, really? Can I see it? Turned out we have some real artists in the base. Check this out. Wow. Oh, that is nice. Even nicer than my old one.
You like that?
Thank you, man. Let's get it done.
Okay, so we got the tattoo machine being worked on right now. We're also got to work on that supply package, but we got to head out to the metal spot. Botanist. Am I still only getting 4 hours out of him? Okay, no, he's back on a full 12 now. Perfect. He's back on a full 12 shift. Let me see. Base maintenance. Once the refinery's fixed, we'll be good to go. I'll be able to put the doctor on another task. I mean, I beat GTA as in I did all the missions and shit. Like grinding money until I'm a billionaire I'll just be bored. I'd be doing the same missions over and over and over and over again. That's just doesn't even sound fun.
There's nothing more to do here. Should I move there?
Okay, so he's done in the kitchen. Yeah, if you watch it, Fire, I do every mission, dude. Every single thing. We knock it out. I do it at least once. So we are going to have to get some organics going too now. Okay, so let's see if we could spend some time locating some organics. Have I ever played Minecraft RTX rates? No, Seth, I never have. It looks like we got organics close by. This air is huge, though. We'll scan for the deep organics in the morning. We got enough right now to do the care package, actually. Oh, we're just short a little bit of metal. All right, we'll be able to finish that off in the morning. Okay, so I actually got to go place the tattoo machine in the infirmary now. Let's hook our boy up.
Okay, I'm ready. Let's get this done. Is it very painful? That's the whole point of it, Jan.
How do you like it, bro?
It worked. How do you like it?
Oh, it's awesome. I need to show it off to the others. Thanks, man. It means the world to me.
At least, hopefully it doesn't cut it off, right? Okay, so we got to place the beacon by the ocean, and we gotta craft that package first thing tomorrow. Yeah, one of our altars left. It's like I'd make another one, but it's like there's no reason to right now. There's very low, unless they hit us with something big. Magnetic storm in 2 days, that sucks. Let me get this going. It's only 2 hours on that supply package too, which is not bad. So
we're out of resources. Should I go there instead? There's nothing more to do here. Should I move there?
Okay, so we got to make it over here now.
Time to summon the rescue team. But they can't find out about my altars. What the hell should I do? I wish the technician were here. He'd probably have something to say. Maybe he'd say that I should stop coming to him with every problem. You got us in this mess, Jan. Figure it out for yourself. It's a simple task. Think. You're supposed to be the one who can do it. I need to think with my heart. Damn. I'm sounding like the botanist. I need to get my shit together. Oh, but then... maybe that's not such a bad idea. Let's see. The heart of this mission is... Rapidium. Huh. That might actually be it. That's what the rescue team will care about most. If there's anything they're not taking off without, it's their precious cargo. Yeah. That's it. I'll have to find a way to use Rapidium to smuggle the altars back to Earth. Now, the details are gonna need refining, but I'm sure the scientists can help me with that. For now, brainstorm over. Let's light up this beacon. pretty sure this was not supposed to happen. Please, can't anything be normal on this goddamn planet?
So a supply package will be done here soon. I'll be able to bring that over to technician. Who knows, maybe we can get lucky and get him to freaking join us again. Got 2 days into this damn magnetic storm. Almost done with the package.
So, I have some bad news and some even worse news.
Does that mean you finally talked to someone on Earth about us?
Well, sort of, yes. It looks like they want me to keep you a secret from the rescue team. Smuggle you on board.
Oh. And for what reason, if I may ask?
It's politics, you know? The corporation wants to be in control of the narrative. I guess they don't trust grunts to keep their mouths shut. But, I'm not sure we need to worry about that just yet, because that was the less bad news. The worst news is the rescue ship might end up not picking us up at all.
What?
I set up the beacon, but just as the light was going up in the air, suddenly something jammed it. As if there was, I don't know, an invisible barrier up in the sky.
Are you sure you activated the beacon correctly?
Just push the button, dude.
Yes, I'm sure. Trust me. And the light got blocked by an invisible barrier. That's very strange.
Well, we need to do something about it. Otherwise, all our efforts will have been in vain, and we'll end up fried down here. It's not just about the beacon. If light can't get out, then a ship won't get in either.
Yes. Right. Let's stay cool. Give me a moment to study this thing.
I was hoping you'd say that.
I suppose in that case, the conversation about smuggling us on board should be postponed. I suggest we don't mention it to anyone just yet, so as not to cause unwanted agitation.
Right. One problem at a time, huh?
Yes. Let me research whatever this barrier is. First, you could use the time to look around the area, secure resources. We'll probably need them if we were to overcome yet another obstacle.
Okay. We gotta research what's blocking the sky. We're working crunch too, so. All right, so let's go deliver this package now to the tech. He was our boy, man. I know some of you guys are like, yo, fuck that dude. But I'm hoping that maybe hooking him up will get him to come back with us.
Still in need of supplies? Because I thought, you know, sharing is caring. What? Man, you just don't give up, do you? Sounds like the pot calling the kettle black. Yeah, I gotta say, I might be able to swallow my pride just this once. It's gotten really tight. You're not a minute too early. Look, can't we put all the bad stuff behind us and be a team again? How about you just come back to the base? Listen, this is not exactly a dream vacation. It's about survival. And if I had some kind of guarantee that you could protect us from the corporation, I'd be more than happy to come back instead of struggling with this damn rock. Guarantee? Okay, fair enough. Why don't I think about it and see what I can come up with?
Okay, so now we gotta ask Lena for help.
All done here. Should I help with this now?
Oh shit. Yeah, we got the storm coming, so we are gonna have to get some rad filters. Yeah, good thing I thought about that. We have 5 of those. We have no repair kits. 5 of those. Okay, so we'll get those working currently. Sabotage his base? That's savage, though. He's my boy. The only guarantee we could give him is to tell him to be Jan Dolski. Like when we go back, like make it seem like I'm the alter and he's the real one. It's the only thing I could think that we'd even remotely be able to do to save him on an individual level. Balti's over here ready to just kill the man. I mean, he has been a pain in the ass, but he's also been my, like, there's been some times where he's been down, chat, you know what I mean? Like, now, granted, it's just one.
All done here. Should I help with this now?
getting slurped. I'm getting slurped. The other way. I'm gonna have to get one of those drill things done up and go from the other side. Or go up with it. Nope, they got a block here too. Damn. So there's a... What was that wall, chat? Down there, there was like a rock wall we could break. One thing is maybe if we put it low, like here, maybe we could... Not too high. Seriously. Nope. Not gonna be in view though. A long range pole? Yeah, the issue is the angles. At this point, it's not even about the distance, it's about the angle that the pole's sitting at. But I could do maybe a long range here. So 2 days into the storm, got our rad filters. We're working on repair kits.
Hello? Lena, is that you?
Yeah. It wasn't easy to convince them, but they let me through. One last time before you set off, I guess.
Right. About that. It turns out it might be more difficult for the rescue ship to pick me up than anyone imagined.
What do you mean?
It's simple. I might not make it out of here, so... Better time to have a heart-to-heart, huh?
You talked to Agatha?
Yeah. I finally met your boss.
Look, I feel bad about telling her. I know you're worried for their safety, but... honestly, I'm more worried for yours. And... I'm not sure it's right to lie to people who... well... your life depends on them.
What about what's important to me? Doesn't that matter to you?
Maybe I just care about you in a very down-to-earth way. I guess whether you live or die matters to me more than if you're happy with what I'm saying.
Yeah, you haven't changed.
You, on the other hand, first you ask for my help, something you've never done before. Then you and I actually have a normal conversation about our differences without biting each other's throats. This whole thing really did change you.
Yeah. I think you're right. I have changed. And I've been thinking about us.
Us. Jan, listen.
Just let me finish. Remember our first night together? When you came over to do that
She's with that
project
other
with
dude.
me?
I brought pizza, you had beer. And it was awkward at first. Then it was fun.
Just fun?
Yeah. Because that's really a lot.
I woke up with you sleeping on my arm as if it was the most natural thing to do. As if you'd somehow always been there, next to me, but I only just noticed it. The morning I swore to myself I would never, ever let you go. Well, I failed to keep that promise, and all this time, I hated myself for it. But now I know it's not the most important thing. It's not failing that's a problem. It's refusing to move on.
Failing, succeeding, you always looked at life that way. But sometimes things just happen, and they're neither good nor bad.
Yeah. I know that now, and I think I just want to thank you, you know? For every fucking glorious moment we had together. And for the less glorious ones, too. Because without them, without you, I would never be who I am today. And it seems that I am exactly who I need to be right now.
I know. And I also know that you're gonna make it. You'll get back home safely, with Rapidium. And you'll be all right.
According to the quantum computer, the odds are on me. And there's one more thing I want you to know. Agatha said they don't intend to involve you in my trial. You and Dr. Paulson. So, he's not gonna get into any trouble for helping you out with those implants. Just so you know.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's fucking him. 100%.
It's all good for me, really.
Shit, that's actually, you know what? I think I need to go. I just, yeah, I'd better...
Lana? What's the matter? What just happened?
I didn't even get to ask her for help. Alright, yeah, we're good. %. Yeah, those damn magnetic storm in one fucking day. Chat, my question is for those of you guys who beat this, like how long do I have left in the game, do you think? This isn't the last act. That okay, good. Good. I'm on day like 50 something. Wait, this is the last act? Oh, this is the last act. I thought you said this isn't. Probably another 5 hours depending on resource gathering. I need to get we need to figure out how we're gonna get a little bit more help around here, but we're gonna save that, guys. We're gonna save that. I want to say thank you again to everybody for coming and hanging out today. I hope you guys had a good time. Tomorrow again we'll be firing up the day nice and early with some Death Stranding, and then as for the second game, have no clue, guys. We're actually going to be probably clipping some games that aren't doing so well, but I'll make that determination tomorrow when I look at the numbers. We'll give it tonight. But again, I want to say thank you all so much for coming and hanging out tonight. I really do appreciate the love. I appreciate the support. If you guys haven't on your way out, make sure you smash that like button, drop comments, let me know what you guys thought about the stream. And again, I love you all so much. Make sure you guys get that good sleep, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.